So after having a very bad week, Ripple managed to gain some ground. However, does it have all the power to actually push upwards? Watch till the end of the video as I take you through the price movement for Ripple. Hi, my name is Raji and I do technical analysis for educational purposes and also obviously for fun. So Ripple, as I mentioned in my previous videos, got demolished basically, all the way down to 115 before it started to recover a little bit and push upwards. And now it is in consolidation mode, as you can see right here. Now, there has been a couple of TTM squeezes on the hourly chart. However, unfortunately, it did not materialize into something meaningful. Um, so if we look at the current price right now, it's at 144.20, which is above the 5-hour moving average line and above the 50-hour moving average line, which is 143.49. However, does it really have the power to push upwards and overtake the 200-hour moving average line, which is 150.65? That's the big question right here. So let's analyze even further. The stochastic RSI, it's weak bullish, and it is currently 11 points ahead of the signal. And from a MACD perspective, it's completely flat. So there is no indication of whether it's going to go up or down based on the MACD. However, we can tell from the stochastic RSI that it's trying to push upwards. Does it have the power? As of right now, I don't see it. Let's look at the daily really quickly. And the daily, we can see it's bullish. It looks pretty nice on the daily, actually. 12 points ahead of the signal and pushing towards the overbought zone. Also recovering on the MACD, diminishing size of light pinkish rectangle. So as long as it continues to diminish, then this is going to push upwards. The question is, can it break the falling trend line right here and then run to the 50-day moving average line, which is 188.82? In order for us to answer that, I need to look at the weekly chart. Why the weekly chart? Because I pursue something called the Big Brother theory. I created that theory, which literally means that the big brother dictates what the younger brother would do. In this case, the bigger timeline dictates what the smaller timeline would do. The weekly right here is bearish. So it is currently 13 points below the signal, and the signal has time obviously to catch up. So that means it is not in a great shape. And as long as this is the case, and the MACD is also in a bad shape, then the daily will not be going far. The most it can get to is 180, and that's if it actually happens, if it gains some momentum. But I can reassure you that it's going to have a very difficult time breaking the falling trend line, and even more difficult time breaking the 50-day moving average line. That's if it happens, and it does. Let's just wrap up with the monthly. And the monthly is very bearish as well. It's at 0, deep inside the oversold zone, 12.9 points ahead of the signal. So all in all, I don't see Ripple doing really well in the interim until the chart actually changes. Again, I remove all my emotions and feelings from chart analysis, and I only read the chart. So let's keep a close eye. Let's see if it has power to push upwards. And once again, the weekly needs to become bullish in order for this to move forward. Hope you enjoyed the video analysis, and if you did, then please press the like and subscribe button for more of these videos. Have a great day.